Hey guys, Eej right here, and today I'm not going to be doing a brand new review. I'm just going to be talking because I haven't done a video like this in quite a while. Uh, I haven't really made any videos where I'm just talking about my channel, talking about music and all that. Really in a while, I've been focused a lot, obviously on the reviews and on the classic albums and all that, but I just wanted to talk about kind of random stuff regarding how I do reviews, how I listen to music, how I make videos, and just stuff like that. And kind of responding to some common themes I've seen in the comment section. But first, I want to introduce this YouTube channel to my dog. I've Dottie. She is a very good girl, and she's very lazy and likes to lay on people's laps. She's a very sweet dog, and I think everybody deserves to see Dottie. Say hi, Dottie. Yeah, she's tired. She does not. She just wants to sleep. You can go back on the bed, Daddy, if you want. Anyway, I just wanted to get that little part out of the way because... Oh, there she is. Well, I kind of wanted to talk about a few things regarding my channel and how I do things here. First things first, you may have noticed I'm not doing too many song reviews. I'm not doing too many classic album reviews outside of my 10 great classic album series that I've been doing lately. And the reason that is simply because there is so many singles and songs coming out every week that I simply just do not have the time or energy to go through so many of them and do that. And even when I did do it, I only really did the singles that I thought were worth covering, which usually were singles from artists I already previously enjoyed or liked. So there was a lot of bias there, and I don't know. Personally, I think I'm going to stick to doing album reviews on this channel. And speaking for the classic album reviews, I've touched upon this slightly in one of my great classic albums videos. You probably won't be seeing me do too much classic individual album reviews like I did with The Offspring Smash or Aphex Twin or albums like that. No, instead you're going to see me be... Whenever I do cover classic albums, it's going to be in a much bigger video in my Great Classic Albums series where I cover 10 classic albums that I like a lot at a time. Now, the other thing I just kind of want to casually talk about here is, first off, I'm wearing a different jacket. This is nowhere near as important or crucial as all the other points in this video, but that leather jacket is falling apart. I'm going to still be wearing it in a lot of my videos, but today just was not the day. But into other stuff. One of the common things I've seen people ask and seen just something that's been on my mind regarding my reviews is the number of albums I listen to and artists I listen to, and if being a fan of certain artists might blind your perspective. And I'm sure you guys have all caught on if you look at my backdrop here. I like Depeche Mode a lot. I admit that they are my favorite band, and it is a bit of an obsession sometimes. I like, and I will admit, I enjoy everything they have done. I've seen them twice. I just genuinely think that, for what it's worth, they do everything I want a band to do, and I really like that. Now, because I like everything, a lot of people tend to believe that I'm just blinded and I put everything up to this gold standard, but I really don't. I really don't. Now, well, yeah, I will admit I have bias towards Depeche Mode, and I can understand why anybody would say that certain albums of theirs aren't 10 out of 10 or aren't great albums. I understand your point, but I'm personally just a fan. I am open about it. And I actually think that it is really important for music critics and music reviewers, even small ones like me on YouTube, to really come forward and be straight up about their biases. And my bias is Depeche Mode, for example, a band that I think has done almost nothing bad. I am always going to have bias there. Now, you could disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine, but if they put out something, you could probably expect me to give them a good review. But they're one of the only bands I'm like that with, mainly just due to personal connection, and I am open about that bias, and I just wanted to get that out of the way. But what it also kind of led me to talk about was... I've had somebody ask me before, don't you get tired of listening to so many albums? And to be fair, I think everybody does. I have listened to a little over 100 albums this year, more than I've ever listened to in a single year, because this is the first year I've ever actually dived deep into new releases coming out each Friday. And a few things to cover here regarding that. But what I tend to do is I tend to on Friday dedicate most of my time listening to new albums that I want to listen to, and I kind of scatter them out throughout the week. But there's many days where I just listen to music that I'm already comfortable with, whether that be Depeche Mode, or whether that be Radiohead or Green Day, or any other stuff that I'm really into at the moment. If it's The Killers, if it's The Strokes, if it's any of that. I call that comfort music. When I'm not in the mood to discover new music, I kind of just fall back on the stuff I already like. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I still spend a good amount of my time looking for new music, looking for new albums to review. But I also want to keep and make time for the music I already enjoy, the music I've already loved for most of my life that I want to keep listening to. And also, at the end of the day, this is just my hobby. This isn't my career. This YouTube channel is not making me any money. This is not a career. And, well, I'm not 100% what I want to do as a career. I know I want to do something down the vein of journalism. I'm not sure if that's going to be political journalism, which is something I'm very into, or music journalism, which is sort of a hybrid of what I'm already doing now. But needless to say, this isn't my job. This is simply my hobby. I just like music, like making videos, and I find it a little funny when people put negative comments on my videos talking about me trying to gain subscribers, because that is not my intention at all. I am just doing this because I like it. That's it. End of story. And finally speaking, my last point I'm going to cover, because I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, was how I was saying this is the first year where I've really dived so deep into listening to over 100 albums in a single year. I don't think there's any other year I've listened to this much music from, but I don't want people to take that the wrong way and think I know nothing about music before 2020. In fact, that's a big reason why I like doing these great classic album series and why I like doing 10 at a time, is because even though I'm discovering new music all the time, I'm also discovering old music all the time. Keep in mind, I'm sure you can tell I'm young. I'm still discovering so much great music and so much bad music from now and from the past 50 years that, I do a lot of that. And I do discover a lot of old music as well as new music, so I wanted to get that out of the way as well. And finally, I just want to give a shout out to the Acclaimed Music Forums, which is a music forum that I'm on quite heavily. When the end of the year comes and I put out my top 20 of 2020, you will be able to see the more extended list on that forum. I will link that there. If you're a music lover, if you're a music fanatic that likes a lot of different kinds of music, a lot of different genres, artists, styles, all that, Acclaimed Music Forums is excellent. It's an excellent community where people come together, discuss music, and it's just a perfect place to discover, find, and talk about music with people that are understanding. And also, while I'm at it, the actual website, Acclaimed Music, is a brilliant website that takes the average of hundreds and hundreds of critic lists and boils it down to the average of the critics' opinions. I think right now the top song remains to be Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan, and the top album is Pet Sounds by Beach Boys. I have some issues there, but I will say that it's a brilliant website that really does give you a good idea of what the most critically acclaimed music out there is, and it's a great tool with well over 3,000 artists on there to discover and explore new genres and new music that you previously probably wouldn't have explored. All that being said, I just wanted to make this quick video because I haven't done a casual video like this in a while, and I wanted to introduce you guys to my dog. I don't think I've ever had a proper introduction to her on this channel. But that is it for now. You could expect a Megan Thee Stallion review coming soon. That is it for now. Goodbye.